Hello, everyone. Y'all might know me as Gary Graves, but today I found a long lost SML episode. Their first take ever on an ARG. Please welcome SML movie Undefined Helios. So it all starts with the red couch with Junior, Joseph, and Cody. Junior says, "So guys, what do you want to do today?" And Joseph's like, "I don't know, dude, I'm bored." Then Jeffy comes in, scared, anxious, and saying, "Hey, has anyone seen my cat piano?" And then Junior says, "I don't know, check outside." And he's like, "Thanks, Junior. Thanks for helping me out." So he goes outside looking for his cat piano. And then Bully shows up out of nowhere saying, "Hey, loser, follow me." Jeffy does not want to partake in this, but he wants to see what he's up to because he thinks it's a surprise. So he says, "Okay." Then they walk into an alleyway, an abandoned one at best. Then they meet up at an abandoned laboratory. And Bully says he'll give him $20 if he goes in there. Jeffy's saying it looks scary in there. He does not want to go in there. But he says, "I'll punch you if you don't do it." Jeffy, wanting to punch Bully back, but once the Pharaoh was in there, just says, "Okay," very, very seriously. So he walks over there, but then there's a sign on there that says, "Black Sun Theory," which talks about Helios' uprising. So he ignores the sign and goes into the place. 10 minutes pass. Bully wonders where the nerd's at. Then a hand comes out of the door, different from Jeffy's, one with giant black hand claws. And then he wonders, huh? Before that flying shadow kills Bully. I have no clue who that is, but it appears to be some sort of winged thing, like a nocturnal deity. So Junior and Joseph and Cody cut back to be on the couch, and then Cody says, "Junior, look, the news!" Before cutting to the news. Goodman talking about the black sun warning, in which in this case a black sun will come up from the depths, warning each other about the uprising of Icarus and Helios. And then immediately Goodman spots something out of his eye. A winged guy with a bicycle helmet. Wondering who it is, he tells him to get off set before getting murdered, and showing a split second of him getting ripped apart. It cuts back to breaking news before showing that no one's there. Where did Goodman go? And then Junior was like, "What was that?" before getting a text on his phone. He checked YouTube. There are appearance videos. The first appearance being Braxton, as he's arguing with Chef Pee-Pee to give him his lunch order, or make him lunch. He turns around and his face opens to show a mouth before charging at him with full-on evil. And then it cuts to the second video, where it shows Penny, the scriptwriter for the news, hiding behind a wall as Goodman walks by with his evil look, screaming before the thing shuts off. Video 3 cuts to a dude looking outside where the abandoned laboratory was, seeing Bully turn into a siren of unknown records. In the fourth video, gone. It says deleted by unknown stuff. Junior looks up from his phone, wondering what he just saw, and wants to warn his friends about it. But when he looks up, his friends are not there. Where did they go? So he goes into the hallway and sees Cody turning around to show his hands crawling behind his back and a hand coming out of his jaw. Chasing down Junior. Junior's afraid and still shocked until a killer gets shot by a shotgun, only to reveal that Does Bad Things guy helped Junior out because he was one of the only survivors out there. Brooklyn guy died, but his twin brother lived. So they go with each other, and Junior asked about the most latest survivors, talking about how he's like, what's the last survivor? Talking about the last survivor. He does bad, if I remember correctly, Does Bad Things guy talks about a guy called Tito. So they go with them into the forest to go find Tito. And then they hide up in the trees when they heard something. A shadow flies down, shows Icarus up. Icarus shows up, walking around on the ground. And then Junior realizes something. Wait a minute. That winged guy looks like Jeffy? And then it cuts. To be continued. And it cuts to be continued. I couldn't find any other footage for right now for this thing. But when I do, you will get more stuff soon. I will see y'all in the next video. See you all later for SML Undefined Helios.